Hola chismosos and chismosas. This is Esmeralda and welcome to the Chisme Thread. Today I have both of my sisters,
Hey.
Tanya and Ruthie's. Tanya is now, like we said last time, accepted in the nursing program because she was faking the first time. And
I was never faking it.
And Ruth is still therapist to make it. Like I said, it's going to take a couple years. But she already be acting like a therapist, asking all these questions. So, how's everybody's day been going?
It's been going good.
Good.
Just been
good.
studying all
Tanya's
day.
trying to be like me with her ribbons. That's good. It's cute though.
Thanks.
I like that shirt.
Thank
You
you.
might as well give it to me since
I
my favorite color is
thrifted
green.
it. I said I thrifted it.
Oh yeah. Oh dang, that
Period.
sucks.
I know.
That's the only thing sucky about thrifting. Oh, I went thrifting. What was it? Yesterday? Cause I was just like waiting for something to start, and so I just walked into the thrift store and I found it's actually in the car. I need to bring it out. It's like, so I wanted like a bowl to put like snacks in for my nail suite. So it's like a bowl that's like shaped like a leaf. It's super cute.
That's so cute.
That is
And then
cute.
like I found these like lace curtains and I was like, oh, this would be really cute for Nana. It's like, you know, like punk well, whatever you call it, like punky skirt thing, because you know how like they be having like the skirts with like the different like layers. So it's already like cut in like different layers and it has ribbons on it. I was like, all I gotta do is sew it in a circle at this point, because I FaceTime her. I was like, do you think this is cute? And she was like, oh my god, yes. I was like, bet. And they were on like $2 a piece, so I got like 2 of them.
Ooh, dang.
Did you find any gold
Frames? No, that one didn't have any frames. I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of thrift store is this?
Them.
I know. So for my birthday, I requested gold frames because I want to do a frame wall in my nail suite. But I'm excited. We're all three on. Matthew wants to do like a full sibling episode. I'm like,
Oh my
look.
god, that's gonna be a lot of people. I think that'd be like kind of
That'd be
interesting to do. Like, I wonder how everyone.
Well, I was
Wait,
thinking
with
like
Leo
we can
too?
do it, yeah, and then like Lode can just sit behind the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She don't have to be
she
on
can-
camera. She
we
can
don't-
just like
yeah.
sit behind.
Yeah, we don't all have to talk. I feel like unless
I feel like
it'll be a
everybody's gonna wanna give their
discussion, maybe.
opinions.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's
That'll
still
be
like the
interesting.
same thing. I'm still gonna be reading, but everybody's gonna be talking. But it was hard because like Matthew kept getting like excited for his, like he was just like ready to get. So like I was like, let me finish the story, dang.
Oh, that's cute.
I was like, but I love the enthusiasm. Like
Yeah, that'd be fun to do like a full sibling episode.
I just feel like it would just be a lot mentally for me.
Yeah,
Like
everyone.
Like the recording or like the editing or what do you mean?
no,
Oh.
I think a little bit of everything
Okay.
because like when we're all together, it's just crazy work.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like-
Yeah.
and,
But it's fun.
and I feel like Leo just be like wilding sometimes too. Like, you know, so I feel like
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna dive into these stories. I saw one earlier that I like really that I'm excited to read, so we'll start off with that.
Okay.
Okay. Am I the asshole for not letting it go when my sister-in-law's boyfriend told me, quote, "Let's get one thing clear. I don't need to justify my actions to you," unquote.
I feel like it depends on the context. Like,
But I just imagine like one of y'all's boyfriends telling me I don't need to explain myself to you, and I would punch him in his throat
yeah.
because that's my bitch.
Like, I'm like, I just can't imagine like agreeing with it, but I feel like some of
Yeah.
these stories, like the title, I'm like, yeah, and then like it's literally like something completely different, and I'm just like, ooh.
I mean, it really don't matter the context because if one of your guys' men spoke to me like that, I would
Yeah.
punch him. He'd be dead because that's my bitch.
That is I think the only like way I could see is like if like the sister was being really, really mean
Yeah,
or something.
if
maybe
she was
just,
being
like,
crazy.
You know, yeah,
Mhm.
but that's like the only reason
But I
can
don't care
really
how
see.
crazy you guys get. I wouldn't.
Yeah, unless like,
I would tell you
guys
you're
aren't
wrong
close at all.
between us two, but in front of a man, you're never wrong.
Right, literally.
I don't know. I feel like it's
Tanya's
gonna.
just like our little cupcake. She's not confrontational at all.
I feel like.
She'd be like, oh.
I feel like the storyline sounds really bad. Honestly, like just hearing it, I'm like, dang, that's messed up. But I feel like the story's
Like, 'cause
gonna be.
imagine Tavita telling you like.
Yeah, I'd be like upset. I'd be mad. I'd be like, why are you
I feel
talking
like
to
at
me like
minimum
that?
you'd be like, oh.
Yeah,
the
I
thing
would get
is-
hurt.
I feel like Tanya probably wouldn't say anything, but I feel like I have a smart mouth. Like I would be saying something, not for, like I feel like just regardless, like just
Yeah.
because I'm like you're not gonna talk to me like that, and about my sister, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
because her business is my business, so
Right.
you do have to explain yourself to me.
right.
You know?
Her business is where my business
I'd
is.
be like,
yours.
excuse me.
If y'all haven't tried this cherry Sakura, oops, sorry,
Sakura.
it's fire.
I thought it was the coconut one because I was like,
It is
the coconut
good.
one is my
No,
favorite.
so I don't know if y'all see me mix my Red Bulls with creamer, but it's that the coconut one, the blue one, is fire with some creamer.
Dude, I need to
I've
try
never
that.
done that.
Yeah,
Because I really like I like the coconut one the best.
and
I
it's
want the
so
pear
good with
flavor.
like I just use like the sweet cream, like the not the non-flavored, just sweet cream.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate that one doesn't come in sugar free because I usually get sugar free, but my friend got this for me, so
Yeah, sugar
I'm
free.
trying to
The
get
sugar-free ones are so good.
yeah, I'm trying to get skinny
I
out
know.
here,
Literally,
you know?
everything was making fun of me for getting sugar-free, but I'm like,
No,
girl,
I was just like, I
I
don't
gotta
the
know.
cut
waste
back
needs to
where I
disappear.
can. I can't cut back on the
I
tacos, so I gotta
know.
be sugar free. Not sponsored.
Sponsor her, please.
Please. I drink. Well, I cut back. I
We
used
all
to
drink it.
Yeah. This situation happened back in May of 2025, so keep that in mind, but has been brought up again, so hence the post. I will be so happy if at least one person reads all of this and gives advice. Me, 21 female, had been with my fiance, 25 male, for about 3 years when this situation occurred. I generally felt like I had created good relationships with his immediate family, his mom, his dad, his sister, 26, etc. I'm someone who each of these people have heavily relied on to help with their taxes, keep their car insurances up to date, help with school assignments. Both the mom and sister were in school, and I have never said no to any requests. Edit for context. For everyone not understanding me, helping out, etc., please read. You have to keep in mind that my fiance family is Hispanic and I am the only person who is fluent in English. None were born in the US, only me. Not even my fiance is fluent. So it was natural for them to ask me for help and lean on me for everything. And I am not great at saying no, especially to people I think I care about. So I took on more and more. I don't care that he helped. In fact, I wish she got more help from others, like her kids, so I wouldn't have to be the go-to person. She asked, and so I wouldn't feel bad for saying no, because if I say no, there's no one else to help her. I'm happy that she has someone other than me to help because I'm not doing it anymore after everything. The time came that my fiance and I were going to move to the States for our jobs. When we were about to move, my sister-in-law introduced us to her new boyfriend of 1 week at the time, male 40. Ooh. The age gap the age gap had me worried for the reason that my parents had an identical age gap, and it is precisely what tore them apart. But I kept that opinion to myself and supported their relationship. When we met, I liked the guy, thought he had a good sense of humor, and seemed really nice. Around 4 months later, I was shocked when the things went sideways. There is a mini situation that happened with him before this one. Let me know in the comments if you want me to explain it. My mother-in-law had asked me to help her find a new laptop, so I FaceTimed her and we talked for around an hour going over pricing and options. Finally, we settled on the 2025 Mac Air. She was only going to use it for browsing, notes, and light schoolwork. So I recommended the one with standard storage and RAM. This will save her close to $500 on a computer she is already paying $1,000 for, especially because I share 2 TB of iCloud storage with her that I personally pay for. So we went with that option and I ordered it. A few days later, she's talking on the phone with my fiance, and when she asked him to pass the phone for her to tell me something, she tells me that my sister-in-law's boyfriend said that the laptop I picked as an older 2024 model, which wasn't true. Based on that, he canceled the order for her and bought her a different one, which ended up being essentially the same laptop, just with more RAM and storage. So she spent more money for no real reason. I wasn't initially angry, but more annoyed because I had done the work and spent the time with my mother-in-law to arrive at that choice. Also, he said that he had canceled it because it was an old model. However, I had the order confirmation, the model number, to prove that it wasn't the case. So to me, it was a big misunderstanding that led my mother-in-law paying $1,500 for a computer instead of $1,000. However, she got more RAM and storage that she won't need. On her technology ability, she will probably use only about 10% of that computer. in the first place. So the extra money felt wasteful, and she is not rich. So I decided, since he is somebody in the family, I would reach out to him and text him to let him know that there must have been a misunderstanding, because I ordered the same one he took her to get, and to ask in the future if it's something that I already helped with to do. His response was some computer specs, and I just responded with proof that what I ordered was correct. And once I sent the proof, he responded with, "Let's get one thing clear. I don't need to justify my actions to you. If you have a problem with me, with the decision I made, take it up with mother in law." My jaw hit the floor, and I was not expecting that type of reply, and honestly felt disrespected. I replied saying that I had come to him with a respectful tone, so I would like the same back from him, and even clarified that I was not asking him to justify anything, just wanted to avoid future misunderstandings. He left the message undelivered and refused to address it.
He's
Girl,
rude.
that was so weird. I thought it was gonna be something like a lot bigger, but I feel like that was very rude of him to say. Like, there was no reason for him to be
Especially
like
'cause
that.
she just like was genuinely like thinking that it was just a misunderstanding. Like it wasn't like she was like telling him off. She was just like, oh, like I talked to her about it already. This is the reason why we chose this. There must be a misunderstanding. Like next time, like we can like both like communicate with each other about it.
Yeah, I think one of the things that says a lot about him, if he's overreacting about this small thing, like how is he gonna be in like bigger things? Because like we're all in a Hispanic family, so we all lean on each other for help, and we all have different qualities that we help our parents with. And I think like for me, both, well, I can't speak for what dad asked of y'all, but like my mom and our dad both asked me to help with tech stuff, because I'm like more of the tech savvy one in our family. So I get asked a lot of tech questions,
And like
and
that asks you a lot. Like whenever like he wants to order something,
yeah,
like for you to
like
help.
literally I just ordered it off eBay, and he was acting
Yeah.
like it was a big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like generally like I'll have to be the one to like explain things once my sisters have like tried to explain something to like more specifically to our dad. I'll have to go back and explain it to him a little bit more. So I get like having to communicate with other people, so that way we're all on the same page of how we're helping our dad. And he's like, he speaks English well, but there's still like a gap in understanding. So like I get the frustration, but I would never be like, already told dad what he needs to say. You don't need to go back and tell him. Like, because dad asks us all, like, he'll literally ask us all the same question.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Because he had literally asked Tanya to order the thing off eBay, and he was like thinking that he had to have like a like subscription or something to eBay, and I had to go back and explain to him like, no, like Tanya was right, like you could just order it off eBay. You don't need a profile or nothing, like So yeah, I think that was out of line, but it also like sparks a red flag for me. Like it gives a little abusive. Like I'm not gonna assume that of him, but like it's giving a little bit.
yeah. I feel like it's just like kind of like one of those things that like I feel like a lot of abusers react very like emotionally and overreact over like little things like that and make it into something that's a big deal and like disrespect you.
Yeah.
So I don't think that it's that far of a reach to say that it seems like he's at the very least like just rude and like manipulative. 'Cause trying to make you feel bad over that is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, his reaction was like so uncalled for, and I don't like that he made his mother-in-law, right? That's his mother-in-law, like spend more money on the laptop when she doesn't even need it for that. Cause
I
like
wonder
they said they're
what
not
he
rich.
is. I feel it's given that he's white.
Yeah, I'm like, cause that's a huge difference, like $500 when you don't have like when you're not richness,
Yeah.
honestly.
Especially because she said her mom, like her mother-in-law, doesn't have like a lot of money too. So it's like she's probably already like
Yeah, and
investing a lot
MacBooks
of.
are a
Yeah.
big investment. Like
Mm-hmm.
usually when someone gets a MacBook, they keep it for like 10 plus years. I know Crystal had hers for around 10 years. I have a friend that's had her MacBook since like I want to say like 2010.
Dang.
So like they last a long time. They are good. I feel like they're worth the investment. But also like if you're not like I have a Pro, but if I don't recommend a Pro to everybody, because if you're not like editing videos and working on software and things like that, you don't need it. The Air is just as efficient if you're only like doing schoolwork on it, So like not everybody needs that pro version. Like
Yeah. Because I'm in
so
school and I have the air.
the air, yeah, and I think it's very efficient for like school. Like if you're in school, like I just think Macs just run a little smoother.
Especially like because I'm I'm not sure like about like with like other like because like I know like Tanya like she like needed like a certain like
Program.
things for hers because like she was like doing like different things for her major, but for mine I don't really need like all those extra things.
All the programs, yeah, because I think nursing does have like programs that you need, right, on your computer.
I didn't know she was talking about the fashion merchandising major.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because then I can
I,
use
cause
like
I
more
actually had a
software.
Chromebook when I was in that major, and it was horrible because I did
yeah,
need like
doing
better software.
doing Adobe like the sketching on a Windows is trash. I've done it for school because we both went for fashion marketing. She copied me. I graduated first. No, just kidding. But we both went for fashion marketing, and I had to do it on both in school because the schools had their computers there. Doing it on a Mac is so much more seamless and easy when you're doing artwork. And I know there are some people who prefer Windows, but I feel like you have to like really get into like find which is a good Windows. Whereas Mac, you can just choose essentially any Mac and be able to run that Adobe software and create on there. And I use my laptop for creating it right now. I have a Mac Pro and I use it for creating, editing, and like editing videos, editing pictures. I do a lot of artwork on my Mac, and I also have a MacBook Air. Well, not a MacBook. An iPad Air where I sketch on. So like it all like kind of. I like how it all like works together. All their things. I'm not sure if the Windows is the same way, but I think it is. But I feel like you have to be a little bit. You have to do a little bit more research when it comes to like Windows to find which window
Yeah.
product is good. Whereas like Mac, I feel like Apple, you can like really get any of the Apple products and you know it's good.
Yeah.
But you had to do your Adobe on your Chrome or what?
It didn't like it wasn't able to download it, so I had to use like the laptop from or not laptop, like the school computer, whatever.
Yeah.
Because it
But if
couldn't
she's
download it.
just in regular school, I think an Air is just good.
I
Nana
agree.
has an Air, but hers is like from the school. This school like loans it out and it works fine for them. So there is an edits. And this, so it said, and this is the same guy who months before called me while I was at work to yell at me because the Airbnb I booked for 8 people, including myself, for my mother in law's birthday did not allow pets. It was free for everyone, by the way. I paid it all. I did not even know that he had a pet and just assumed that at his age he knew somebody to watch his pets or would hire someone to swing by. It was one night. So he yelled at me while I was at work and asked me to justify the choice
What the heck?
when it was a free
is
stay
wrong
for
with this
him.
dude?
How would I know? Little did I know that he immediately went to my sister in law, mother in law, and father in law to complain about my text. He twisted it to fit his agenda and to make it seem as if I wanted him to give me the rundown every time that he does anything. I found out when I received a text message later that some night from my mother-in-law who texted me saying that I did not have to get upset or go off on him. Never did that, but I replied saying that I did not know that what she meant. In fact, that I felt disrespected by him. But at that point, she wouldn't hear me. My fiance tried to address it with her and his sister, but they defended him, and his message wasn't disrespectful. Questioned why I even texted him in the first place. She also said that we were misunderstanding his tone. All this while I have the receipts. I feel like I'm going crazy. Am I in the wrong? Who was he disrespectful? Should I let it go? Also, there is more that happened after that, and then there's an edit to what happened after that. You want me to just read that?
Yeah.
He's looking like he needs his ass whooped. But edit that for what happened after. So basically, after the situation, my fiance reached out directly to him to say like my intentions weren't to get him to justify anything, and that the comment he made was overly aggressive and not okay. The message was left undelivered. 6 months went by and there were crickets. No wanting to reach out for birthdays, no nothing. No effort to clear the air. But the time came for my mother-in-law's graduation from nursing school. I wasn't going to let that stop us from going, and decided to go and be cordial and engage in the group setting, but not directly with him. We went when he approached. We are all Hispanic. He came and partially wrapped me in a hug and went to kiss my cheek. I said no thank you, quietly, not loudly, because to be honest, I did not feel like being touched and kissed by someone who literally disrespected me, and the last thing he ever said to me, and left it like that for 6 months. This was not witnessed by anyone. I did not want to cause a scene. To find out at the end of our trip, literally at the airport, from a text from my mother-in-law sent to my fiance, that he had gone to my father-in-law and told him that I would not accept a hug and a kiss. From there, my father-in-law told my mother-in-law, and message my mother-in-law sent my fiance was basically that I was not being mature, and obviously him coming to hug me was him being the bigger person or something. The message hurt because it was intended to be behind my back, but my fiance shared it with me. If anything, I knew I was going to be uncomfortable, and I came anyways. I did not want to cause an issue, but now I'm the issue again because I didn't want to kiss. In response to the whole thing, my fiance scheduled a call with him. On that call, it lasted 5 minutes. He wasn't letting my fiance talk at all, so my fiance asked if he could speak on each point he is trying to make, because he wouldn't be able to if he keeps going and won't let him. And he responded then that he should get a pen and paper and take notes if he can't keep up.
Oh my gosh.
So my fiance responded that the comment is "so cuétara" in Spanish. Not sure the translation, and the dude hung up. And he said that to call him back when he's man enough. After that, my fiance said that he isn't speaking to him because there is no speaking to someone who is cool with talking to him like that. So that's the most recent thing.
Bro, why is everyone still defending him?
Why is your sister still with him?
I don't think that you're overreacting at all, and I think that it's fucked up that everyone is like defending him. I don't know if he's just manipulating them or what it is, but the fact that they're not even
he
willing
has
to
to be
hear you
manipulating
out.
them, because
I
she
think
said
so,
in
too.
his previous text before this happened that he went to the mother and father-in-law and like twisted the whole situation in her
And,
words.
like, obviously he's manipulating them, but like also, why aren't they willing to hear her out either?
I
And
feel
that's
like
kind of messed
they
up.
probably could be like the old school, like
Yeah.
Hispanics that usually take like the man's side, and
Ew.
Yeah.
unfortunately like the machismo type of vibe, where they think like the man is always right and the woman's just like
And he's
there.
older too.
Yeah, he's 40. Like, what are you doing, a 26-year-old loser? I mean, the age gap is fine, but you're not acting like a 40-year-old. You're acting like the age of your girlfriend, which is 26.
is.
Yeah, and like also why, like I'm just like I feel like with the age gap, like, cause she's 26, which I feel like is still really young. So I'm like, why are you not like women your age don't want to be with you? Like, why is that the case? Like, you know. But also, it rubs me the wrong way that like he was trying to like kiss her and hug her and made it into a big problem. Like, I'm not very like I feel like the both of us are just not very like super affectionate people. Like, we don't really like to like hug or kiss people like that. So I'm like, I just don't understand why someone would feel entitled to like hug or kiss somebody, because that's
Right.
no. And again, Latino culture, like that's like a really big thing. Like in like, you know, like in Hispanic households, it's always like, oh, you gotta hug your uncles, your aunts, like you gotta give them a kiss and greet them. You gotta. But I'm like, at the end of the day, like you shouldn't. That's not something that should be normalized or should be like forced like on like people, because I feel like a lot of times it, especially like for little kids, like being told like, oh, you have to let them like hug you, you have to let them kiss you. I feel like a lot of times that could like lead to them potentially being abused, because they think that they're allowed, that they need to allow an adult to like touch them and kiss them and do things that they're not comfortable with, because that's what is supposed to be done.
Yeah, I will say that the older Hispanic generation is very much like that. You know, I've always told my kids like they don't have to do that. And I've told them in front of people too, when someone like, what, you're like, oh, you don't want to give me a hug or kiss? I'm like, if they said no, that means no. Like, just leave them alone. But yeah, I would want to hug or kiss someone who's disrespectful too, and that's regardless. Even if I like, even though now like I don't like being hugged or touched by a lot of people, I only really do that with my close family, not like my other family. But they would be considered close to her because that's her brother-in-law. But even then, like, if I say no, no one gets offended. Like, there are times when I don't feel like being touched by my sisters or my dad or something. They don't get offended. And I just think, like, he's the one who's being childish and drawing it out. Like, because you didn't have to say anything. Like she said, she didn't make a big scene of it. She didn't, like, say anything like, don't fucking touch me. Like, because I would have did that.
Literally.
Yeah, she really didn't make a big scene. That's weird. I don't know why he's so butthurt about it. Like,
He's giving abusive, controlling,
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
And I was like, why do you want to hug her and kiss her so bad? Like, I'm sorry, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
that's kind of
strange.
weird. Like, regardless, but like, cause I'm like, I'll say like Tavita's never once like try to like hug her and kiss me and like been like, you know, like disrespectful to me like that. So I'm just like, I don't understand like why or like the sister is like defending this behavior and accepting this
Yeah.
behavior.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with you being like, no, I don't want to get, like, I don't want to be touched right now. Like, there's nothing wrong with you
Because
saying
low-key,
that.
that would leave me questioning him, like, why do you want to touch my sister so bad? Like, she
Right.
said no. I would just be like, that's just weird that you want to, like, touch her back. But top comment says, not the asshole. I wouldn't help them anything with anything ever again. Tell them to ask him, and I wouldn't go around unless it was a holiday or special occasion. They made their choice when they made up their minds about the situation they were in before they even spoke to you. And then OP responds, this is where I'm at for sure. I felt taken advantage of and no one cared or checked on me, but did feel fine for reaching out for help. So, like, basically, like, no one cared to, like, check on her, but they didn't have a problem asking for help.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. That's messed
That
up.
is weird. That
It's
sucks.
just like they're only like wanting to be around her whenever they need something from her.
People are just saying, like, yeah, don't hump them no more. Oh, and someone explains that sequitara means nonsense. Anyway, if you're all Hispanic, you should know that our families tend to please and cater to men. We're very machista society. You'll always be on the losing end. You gotta assert yourself when you feel like you're being treated unfairly, and please don't let them turn you into a doormat. Yep, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, it is.
Women are the lesser in the old school Latino families, unfortunately.
Sadly.
But that's when you gotta smack them up and turn into the crazy Latina stereotype. So there is like a post update for this.
Okay.
So sorry, Tanya, this is a little long for you.
It's okay. I was like,
Huh?
nothing. Do you have a napkin nearby?
No, what was wrong?
Because I pulled my hangnail, so now it's
Oh
bleeding.
my gosh, this girl! I keep telling her to stop pulling her cuticles.
Now it's
It's gonna be the
bleeding.
death of me.
But it's
Well,
okay.
go get one. I wish I can do like a whole episode in like a British accent. I'm not that talented. I'm not that talented though. I would lose it. First and foremost, thank you to everyone who read my original post and offered feedback and advice. I honestly thought I would not have anyone willing to read a lot of computer spec BS, haha, but I appreciate it so much. When dealing with a whole family pointing the finger at you when you had the best intentions, you start to feel a little crazy. So all the comments definitely helped me feel grounded in my decision. As for the actions of my mother-in-law, father-in-law, and sister-in-law, I absolutely agree that a lot of true colors were shown. Me going and refusing to hug and kiss happened back in December. Since then, I have not gone to visit and I have distanced myself substantially. In fact, so has my fiance. Of course, he speaks with his parents, but my fiance has not talked to his sister since then. When asked for help, I simply directed my mother-in-law to others and explained that I'm very busy. This was essentially a wake-up call for me. This was essentially a wake-up call for me to stop pouring so much into others who frankly don't have my back, even in the most obvious situations. My mother was someone who raised me believing love is earned and created to someone who tries to go above and beyond in order to be loved. I'm working on that, and I'm proud of myself for realizing that this is unhealthy. Although my nature is to be helpful and generous, I need to learn that there is a healthy balance that can be achieved. As for the 40, now 41-year-old, I'm not engaging and not going to keep giving him fuel so that he can add to the fire. Me further defending myself would only give him the ability to twist it around, as he is local to my in-laws and has proven that he has no problem gossiping to them. And as many of you have mentioned, it's an incredible waste of time. However, I do worry about my sister-in-law. I cannot help but worry about her and how it seems that this may be a tactic to isolate her. He already moved her in with him, and she has been living with her parents. She was living with her parents and now her brother, and I no longer are in contact with them. However, I am also aware that she is an adult and has the right to stay in a relationship as long as she wishes, and I hope that she is happy, and I hope that he is treating her the right way. But how would anyone know that since things are the way that they are? As for my wedding, it is planned for late August. Many of you know that I am no contact with 95% of my family, and essentially was only going to plan a wedding for his family, but the situation also reminded me to stay true to myself and make a decision that both me and my fiance are comfortable with. We decided to elope somewhere beautiful with no one but an officiant and a photographer, and no one else knows about that yet. But I am not going to allow that decision to be an open discussion. Our minds are made up, and at the end of the day, and sharing that beautiful moment is way more important than having a big wedding. However, we do not agree that a party afterwards where we invite our friends and family would be great. So we will plan for that for September. Well, my sister-in-law will be invited to the party, but not receive a plus one. I'm not expecting this to go over well, but I will not allow myself to be uncomfortable at my own wedding. Thanks, thanks again to everyone who shared advice. I read every comment.
Hold on. So her fiance basically like offended her, right?
Yeah, her fiance
Aw,
defended her,
that's
and
so
he cut off
beautiful.
his family.
What a man. What a man.
That's a bit
Finally,
weird.
something positive. Because I feel like that's rare to hear nowadays. Because a lot of guys would like defend their mom or their like family. So that's like really nice that
Boy
he,
moms. Ugh.
yeah, that's really nice that he was able to defend her.
Yeah, I think it's very good on the fiance for having her back. And I think it's very nice that they're gonna have their own private, like, wedding, and then just have an intimate ceremony afterwards.
Hmm.
Cause I mean, we kind of did that. Ours was like very last minute, so nobody knew. I literally didn't tell anybody. We just like woke up one morning and Tamina was like, "Let's just go to the courthouse," because we were planning our wedding, but I was getting very stressed out by expectations from his family and then wanting to do things a certain way for myself and trying to withhold his family's expectations. So I was like getting very stressed out. And then he saw that I was like being stressed out. So he was just like, let's just go to the courthouse. So literally, it was just like us and our best friends at the time. And we went. But looking back on it, I do wish I would have like told my siblings and my mom at least. But it was like literally like so, we were like so caught up in the moment. So, because I didn't realize how much it hurt dad until Lode told me.
Yeah.
I was like, oops.
Yeah.
But I do think there is something like special just to have like you and your partner with y'all vows. But at least they're having a ceremony afterwards. So yeah, I think they're doing the right thing, and hopefully the sister-in-law will be safe or come to the realization that he's not good for her if he's causing like these problems with her family.
I
Because it
agree.
seemed like she had a pretty good relationship with them all
Yeah.
before he came
I mean,
along.
she was like basically acting as like the oldest daughter.
Yeah.
It seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it just sucks. But I'm glad that she at least got out of that situation.
yeah, I think she did the best that she could do. Like if she tried to have a mature conversation with him, he got mad and got defensive, couldn't take, constructive criticism or couldn't be questioned. Like if you can't be questioned, you can't grow. If you can't talk, you can't grow. So like there was no way for them to have a conversation and move forward because he just wasn't allowing it. And then he went back to like not only like talk about what they talked about, but to add things that weren't true about it, causing like a rift between her and the mother-in-law. So
Yeah, that was mean.
I think that they did the best they could. Like her fiance had her back, which was good. But it's sad for him though that he has to like distance himself from his family. But
Yeah.
you know, when you choose your partner, that's like a part of choosing your partner. It's just like having their back, even if it means like if they're in the right, having their back, you know, against anyone, including your family. So, yeah, well, she was in the right. She didn't do anything wrong. She was trying to help.
Yeah, it's crazy that this all started from just the laptop. Like,
Yeah, but it's like good for her also for like being able to realize like, oh yeah, like I'm being too nice, too much of a people pleaser, and what I need to do is like separate myself from that and really think about what I want and not let anyone like tolerate like disrespecting her. So that's good too.
Yeah.
Proud of you,
Period,
queen.
King. Okay, we're going to the next one. This is from Self. I thought this would be kind of funny.
Okay.
My sister seems to copy everything I do, and I just find it a bit weird.
That's funny.
Not her coughing.
Huh?
Rude. You
Oh.
didn't hear her? She's like,
No, because she's so far away from me in my headphones. That's so Ruth coded.
girl, you're the one that copies us.
Girl, bye. She be copying me.
who?
Ruth.
Oh, I thought you talking about me. Look.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Me,
You can't even think of
me,
anything.
me.
Well, let's see what the story says. I, 29 female, have an older sister, 39. We've never really been close or even like each other that much. We're the complete opposite in almost every way, and because of our differences, we never really got on very well. I've noticed the last few years that she copies me quite a lot and has to do something just because I have to. To list a few things, a few years ago, my husband and I went on a holiday to Spain, and within weeks, my sister decided to go to Spain. I moved a house 3 years ago, and she decided that she was going to move a house a few years ago. I painted my dining room a particular color. Within a month, she painted a room in her house the exact same color. I got my hallway floor changed from carpet to hardwood flooring, and it had carried through to my dining room. Within a week, my sister had done the exact same thing in her house. I got a new car a few weeks ago, and my sister has started car shopping for a car the same as mine. I'm getting my bathroom replaced, and she told me yesterday that she's having her bathroom decorated. I got a tattoo I had designed for me, and then 2 weeks later, she sends a picture of a tattoo that she had done almost the same. Of course, you can like the stuff I have done, but this seems a bit excessive and weird. I was wondering what other people think about this.
Hey, that's funny.
It's not funny whenever you're the one that's experiencing it. That's why you
I
think it's
know.
funny.
It's funny because I find everything funny. I be laughing. I'm a rainbow of sunshine. That's why. That's why it's funny.
No, I feel like it's not funny because I experienced it.
It is funny to me because I'm like, it's hee hee ha. Like, damn.
It's not he ha ha. Be your own person.
It's just so funny to hear it out loud. Like, I think it's funny.
I think
feel like
this one
if
is a
you-
little bit more obvious than when Tanya likes something that you or I like, you know? Like, this one is way more obvious.
Yeah, because it's very specific. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, she really is copying her. Because, like, the whole tattoo thing, like, that's kind of creepy. The tattoo part is creepy. The painting the same color, like, immediately. And then.
At least wait a few months.
Yeah.
I do think it's weird, but I think it's very common. Like, well, not this part is not very common, but I think it's very common for sisters to
Like, yeah.
like for other sisters to get inspiration from the other sister.
inspiration and copying.
I
are
do
two
think
different
so, yeah. I,
But this is a bit excessive because I mean they go to Texas all the time. You don't see me going to Texas right after them. So it's just like taking trips that you're going to take. I will say like, Crystal had got a Camry and then I got mine after, and she thought I was copying her. I was like, dog, I've been wanting a Toyota, like actually. So I was like, this car's gonna last me for years, and it has. I've had that car since 2017. So, but other than that, I mean, me and Crystal really didn't share any other like things that we I mean, we did share clothes in high school, but like we do have similar tastes when it comes to clothes. But there is a lot of things that I like that she doesn't necessarily like, you know. So, and then it's just funny because like the major things is what like Tanya did as well. Like how we both went to fashion marketing, and then I got into plants, and then Tanya got into plants.
Yeah. Well, she's the one who got me into plants.
Yeah,
To be fair.
but that was part of
Yeah.
my plan because I needed someone to get cuttings off of, and then I got into the gym, and then Tanya was already kind of in there, but she got more
Yeah.
committed
That's
once I got
true.
locked in there, you know.
Mhm.
And then Ruth and I are just like we're just the same person, so that's
Yeah.
different.
We don't copy. We just are.
Yeah.
We're just on the same like.
We're both
They're on
Tauruses,
the
although
same
she is an April
wavelength.
Taurus, and there is a difference.
I don't know if there's a difference. I mean,
It's a joke of Tauruses. Like
really?
Taurus people say that. Yeah, it's just a joke.
I feel like every horoscope says that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like they'll be
Yeah.
like July
because I
and
don't.
August Leos are
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But how are they like different specifically?
Um, like I feel like April Taurus is maybe a little bit more like out there, you know, a little bit more outgoing, and then May Taurus is just like I'm a little bit more laid back, which I feel like could be true of us because you like going out and like you like to go out. I don't.
Yeah.
Ruthie does not like to go out a lot though.
don't
I'd
do
be
that
like,
often.
I feel like she's
But like more often than me.
Oh, yeah.
is
I
what
guess
I'm
that's true,
saying.
yeah.
Like you know,
Yeah.
Then I guess there's different levels of.
yeah, and like I don't know if this is like true of what Crystal said, but she's like because of like where my birthday falls and like the Taurus spectrum, she's like I'm like a true Taurus because it's like right in the middle of like where the Taurus starts and begins. And I will say August Leos and July Leos are different. Them July Leos, ugh. I'm surrounded by Leos, but they all be capping. They all be lying. Little white lies.
They be ugly.
Telling stories. No, but I guess like you, Matthew, and Enoch are all August Leos.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like one day to like copy like little things, you know, or take inspiration and like be like, oh, like, you know, I really like that. Like I want to copy like whenever like you do your nails and I really like your set and I was like, oh my god, I want you to do the same thing on me. Like I want to copy you. So like we did the same thing. But it's like we're both like if you were to be like, nah, like I don't want to like you know do the same thing, I'd be like, okay, you know what, like I can just like do something
Yeah, I
different.
do see that because like you ask first before you go ahead and do it. Do you ask whenever you do the same thing as Ruth?
No.
Yes, I do.
What's the what?
I'm trying to think of an example.
You can't ask a bad memory queen to give an
I know.
example.
Like, I can't think of any right now. But I feel like I have asked. Yeah, I'm like, do you want to match with this or that? Like, if we ever want to match it, like the certain, like the same vibe. I don't know. Sometimes we'll do that, like color coordinate.
Are those my socks?
These are Nana's socks that I've kept for a year now.
And I was just kidding. You can have. I don't care. Yeah,
I was like,
those look familiar.
They're Nana's.
Whenever she offered buy socks,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I regret giving those socks. I actually like
socks are so comfy.
I like those
They
socks.
are.
I'm sad I
yeah,
gave
and this
those.
bitch stole my socks, and then she offers them to someone else. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't care that she
I
offered them to me,
panicked.
but
I
was
didn't
just
know
like,
what
girl, you got
socks.
so many socks,
I
and you're
didn't-
gonna offer my
She
socks.
doesn't want to share.
I didn't know which ones to give. I
Dude,
was
Tanya is
panicking.
stingy as hell. That's what.
She
That's
didn't
what
wanna
I'll say.
share with us.
Tanya is really stingy. She does not like sharing.
Girl, why are you lying? I am not stingy as hell. I used to be though.
No, you kind of still are.
She's recovering.
I used to be, but not anymore because everyone was like, that's a problem. So I was like, oh, snap. I didn't realize that was a problem. And everyone was like, yeah. I was like, now I'm looking back, I was like, dang, that was a problem.
It was like, what? Top comment says you have the perfect opportunity to troll her by saying that you're gonna do something and then not actually do it, like dye your hair blue.
Yep.
That would be funny.
Yeah. And then she said, "I'd be the next top comment says I'd be petty as fuck and get a fake face tattoo or neck tattoo if I was fed up enough, and a picture of social media, and there you go."
I would do
Hey,
that
that'd be
too, to be
crazy.
honest.
Another comment says, "Take it as a compliment. Your life seems to be her goals. You may not be very close in your opinion, but she is your sister either way and will be your family forever. This is not worth bad vibes.
I don't take it as a compliment. I
I
find it
don't.
an
Oh,
annoyance.
that's loud.
Because I feel like, especially being the youngest one, like people automatically assume that if you guys have the same thing, like I'm copying when it's not the case. It's the other way around.
Yeah, I will say that, like, being the younger sister and your older sister, because there are things that Crystal took inspiration from, people just automatically assume that, oh, you're trying to be like your big sister.
I
Like,
know. Fuck that bitch. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say I don't think that she should do the tattoo. That'd be crazy. The hair dye wouldn't be bad. That'd be kind of funny because that's not permanent.
yeah, I don't think she'll do any of that
Yeah.
stuff, but they're just like, I think I would troll and, like, maybe get, like, some fake clothes that I don't really like
Yeah.
and then go return it after my sister got it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or do some nails inspo that you don't like to see if she'll do it. I don't know. I think that'd be funny.
Yeah. It's a good blanket.
It reminds me of cotton candy.
Yeah, because she was like, oh, it matches the cheese layers. I was like,
Oh, that's so cute. That's so sweet.
and she also, like, got me a gift card to Cafe Corazon.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's so nice. Because I had told her like a while ago. I was just like, because you had got me a gift card to Starbucks, and I had mentioned it, and I was just like, yeah. I was like, you know, people just give me a gift card to Starbucks because they know I like coffee, but I was like, I wish they get like local gift cards because I don't. That's the only time I get Starbucks is when like someone gives me a gift card. So I was like, but I don't want to support them, but I'm only going because it's a gift card. I was like, the money's already spent.
I just look at the coffee.
Yeah. This is from Relationship Advice. I discovered a locked folder on my husband's phone with disturbing photos, including my sister. How do I address this?
She discovered what?
She discovered a locked folder on her husband's phone with disturbing photos, and those photos include her sister.
No, I would be
Ew,
leaving
ew, ew.
immediately. I would.
Yeah, she needs to leave him.
That's
Immediately.
sick.
That
Like,
is.
especially like I need to know like the ages. Regardless, it doesn't matter. Like I feel like it does matter, but okay, like obviously if the sister's a lot younger, it makes it even weirder.
Yeah.
But like it's still weird.
It's
like-
so weird. Yeah, run.
Yeah, I would. I mean, there should be no photos of my sister in your phone unless it's a group photo of us or it's a picture of me and my sister, like, and
Not
you
even
took
a
it.
selfie of two,
Yeah.
the two y'all. Like
No, I'm just talking about like, oh, if he took a picture of like me and my sister
Yeah.
and then like he sent it to me, but then deleted it afterwards. Because why do you have a picture of my sister?
Yeah.
And like we've come across like weird guys, so like I just like as an overprotective sister, I'd be like, okay, delete it, delete it now. Like, let's see. I'm 26, female, and recently got married to my husband, and we've been married for 2 months, dating for 3 years. I don't usually go through his phone, but even before we got married, I noticed a few times that he had saved a lot of sexual or suggestive photos of other women. This happened multiple times. It only seemed to stop when I got pregnant. On February 20th, 2026, I miscarried our first pregnancy. I've been struggling emotionally since then. Last night, I had this strong gut feeling like something was telling me to check his phone. He fell asleep, so I ended up using it. While scrolling through TikTok, I noticed that he had saved a video in his TikTok collections. It was a series of bikini photos of a girl that he knew back in high school. I then checked his Facebook and noticed that he had a lock folder on his Samsung phone. I asked him for the password, and he immediately became defensive, raising his voice and trying to make it seem like I was the problem. Eventually, I convinced him to open it. Inside, I found saved photos of 2 different girls from his high school. But what really disturbed me was finding a photo of my younger sister, fully clothed, butt area, but taken while she was sleeping. She's currently staying with us. I feel sick, confused, and honestly disgusted. I don't know what to do or how to even begin processing this. Please tell me what you think about this situation. I don't have anyone to talk about this with.
that is sick.
Ew.
In her sleep.
I mean, divorce immediately. Like, there's nothing to talk about. He would be laid out on the floor.
Dude.
Not his sister. That's so
I feel like it was like already
disrespectful.
like obviously like you're in love or whatever, but like after like she
No,
already
it
had
was
seen it
already bad
before.
enough that he was saving other
Yeah.
women's photos.
And I was like, if she went on to marry him, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. You know what? Choosing choice with
Love is love,
you
I
know?
guess.
She wanted to ignore
And then
that
she
fact.
goes
Like,
out to marry him, and then he does that. I'm like, girl, if you don't divorce his ass, like,
yeah.
girl, like,
Yes, I mean,
that's
you look
just.
past those other women, okay, fine. That's on you, girl. That's on you. But as soon as I would have saw my sister in the mix and she sleep, so he's going in her room while she sleep. The on it's it don't stop with predators at just taking photos. He's gonna try something with her.
Yeah, I feel like
If
that's
he
just like
hasn't
him
already.
Yeah.
testing it. Yeah.
Yeah. If he has, because most like when it comes to like creepers like that, they usually start with just like watching them sleep. Then they'll try to lay with them in the bed, and then they'll put their hands in their pants or something. Like it's take slow steps. Or he might be one of the motherfuckers that just, okay, let me watch, and it turns into like grape, you know. So yeah, to me it would just be the end of our relationship right then and there.
Yeah, she needs to
I
end
mean,
it.
I
it would
would
have
let
been
my
dumb for
sister know,
me,
too.
huh?
I would let my sister
Oh
know,
yeah,
too.
for
I think
sure.
she
We're
needs
gonna
to
jump
let her
him.
know.
We're gonna jump him.
No, literally.
She didn't say how old her sister. If she was the older or younger sister. I'm
She said
assuming.
she said little sister, I think.
Oh, little
Younger
sister. Okay.
sister.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm younger. See, if
That's just gross.
one of them is in my husband's phone, oh, he's getting cut. He's getting cut
Immediately.
immediately. Like, I'm already crazy. Don't bring my little sisters into it. I've yeah, like I said before, like I've cut off somebody for just talking to my sister crazy. Like, and that's all. And then to take a picture into that, like a sexually explicit photo of my sister, even though she was fully clothed, like
Because, you know, in
yeah,
his
in
mind,
his mind it's sexually
yeah, it's
explicit.
not
Yeah.
like, oh, so cute. And even then, that's weird still. But
Yeah.
he's taking those photos because he's attracted to her.
There's no therapy that's gonna fix it. There's no conversation that's gonna
nope.
fix this. He looked at your sister in a sexual way. Like, it's done. Like, the only thing you can do is get your affairs in order and leave. Unfortunately, you know.
But, like, how violating and, like, disturbing, like, for the sister, like, because I feel like whenever you're asleep, like, that's just, like, you finally feel your body and your mind feels relaxed enough and safe enough to, like,
Yeah.
you know, shut down, and to have that, like, space, like, being taken advantage of, it's just so disturbing. Like, oh my God.
I was gonna say that also sucks for her sister because I wonder if she felt safe with him at any point, and like now I feel like any like memory she has with him, like I would feel uncomfortable and grossed out.
Yeah, because, like, say, worst case scenario, the older sister stays with him. Like, how do you think that's going to make your little sister feel if she finds out? Like, she's not going to feel safe around
Yeah.
you, and your husband. Like, that's crazy. Y'all only been married, what?
For 2 months?
For 2 months, girl, get up out of there. Get your shit and get up out of there. Like,
Why do they?
For 3 years, have been married for 2 months.
I'm sorry you lost your baby, but that miscarriage was a blessing. Get the
Yes,
fuck up out of
actually,
there.
it really was.
Get the fuck up out of here. Like,
I feel like with a lot of these stories, like once they're married, like they show their true colors,
yeah.
which is crazy. Like,
and it's
Run.
just like, it's very like, and then he's doing this while you're suffering the loss of a child. Like, that's the worst imaginable pain for like a mother. So just like, I can only, I don't know how that feels, and I can't even comprehend how that feels. But also, I think like maybe this all aligned for you perfectly for you to be able to leave him without anything holding you back.
Yeah, because then also, like, imagine, like, having a kid with him. I would not feel safe, like,
With my daughter, if
having,
it's
like, a kid. Like, just, like, okay, if we're divorced and we have split custody, like, I'm going to be worried every time that my kid is with you. Like, are you doing weird things with the, like, because clearly you don't give a fuck with, like, my sister being a problem, so why would our kid not be a problem for you?
right. Yeah, girl. Top comment says, quote, I don't know what to do, quote, ma'am, you know exactly what to do.
Literally, quit playing dumb.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And someone replies, yes, it's very tough and you don't want to disrupt your life, but your life has been disrupted. I know someone who stayed with their husband after finding similar evidence years ago before kids. He continued his behavior of spying and peeping on young women, and of course it escalated and got more convoluted and creepier the more the years went on. Everything always comes to light, and when it did, she was humiliated and also a little complicit for knowing what her spouse was capable of. and had the urge to do. An urge he clearly gave into and took actions to keep secrets. He's hooked in deep. Definitely get out and take your sister. Let that protective instinct kick in and guide you. I'm very sorry for your loss. You can get through this. Yeah, exactly. Like it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah, it is.
Predators don't stop at just looking. It's gonna get worse, and if it's not with your sister, it's with someone else.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I think it's just embarrassing, like, if you say it out loud and be like, oh, I'm still going to be with him even though he has pictures of my sister. Like, when you say it out loud, it's
And a lot of times for
embarrassing
like
and
people
gross.
who write in, it takes for them to write in to really like process it and look at it. So hopefully when she reads this back to herself, that she's like, okay, I'm gonna go, because
Yeah.
everybody's saying the same thing, like kick him out, get your sister out of there, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that gives her the courage. She
Because,
got
like,
to
how
do
can you
it.
even go another night, another day with the both of them together in the same house? Like, I feel like I'm already very, like, I would feel very protective of my sister, and especially being, like, her being the little sister, like, mm-mm.
I'm checking to see. I'm checking her comments. So, comment says, OP cares more about this sicko than her own sister. She responds, when you support her staying with him, this is gross. She will stay, so don't waste your words. And then OP responded, I've already found a place for me and my sister, and I already put a check down for a year. So it seems like she's gonna leave out. She said, I found out only last night. I have 3 older brothers in UAE. It's an easy move. The situation happened last night. Do you really think I'm sitting around waiting for advice? I have the money and I'm licensed electrical engineer in multiple countries. Many expats like me are moving around out of the UAE right now, and there are plenty of rental things available. Well, it seems like she's gonna leave him.
Good.
Good girl.
Yeah,
Get the fuck up out of
that's-
there. You got. It seems like you got a good job. So get the fuck up out of there. Am I the asshole for not telling my boyfriend that I knew his sister was planning on losing her virginity?
No, I don't think that's your place to tell.
Yeah, because if your sister wanted you to know, she would have told you.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Weirdo.
not her
Like,
fault.
I'm confused as to why that would be an issue.
I mean,
Like, I get, like, being like,
I
well,
don't
why
want to
didn't
know
tell
when
me,
my
but, like,
siblings are having sex. I just want to know if you're safe. That's it.
right.
Like, you don't need to tell me the details about it. Like, boyfriend and I have been together for 4 years. He knows my account, so needed to make a throwaway for this. His sister is 17. I am 24, and my boyfriend is 27. His sister came to me recently asking for advice when losing virginity and a couple other things, and she made it clear that she was planning on losing it with her current boyfriend. I gave her all the best advice I could and told her to make sure to be safe and etc. I went with her to the doctor to give her birth control, but also to make sure to use a condom for the first few times just in case. Don't want any extra worries on my mind. A couple days later, she sends me a text saying it went really well, but was very vague about it all, which I'm glad about. It's her personal life at the end of the day. I told her I was happy for her and that's it. The messages were very vague in terms of actual experience, but you can definitely tell what she was talking about as she used a condom plus a whole lot of lube. Boyfriend found the messages on the phone and was livid. He's been so angry at me, saying his sister's life is not my concern and I should have put a stop to it and not encouraged it. He's not overly protective of his sister, but I can understand the worries as he's the eldest brother. I tried to calm him, but he is very upset with me, saying I allowed his younger sister to have sex when I shouldn't have. He went on a tangent about her being way too young. In my opinion, she isn't. I also can't dictate what she does and doesn't do, but he won't listen to me. And talking about how I'm such a bad influence for helping her. Reddit, am I the asshole in this situation or not? Truthfully, I just want to help her out, but now I'm second guessing myself.
No, you're not the asshole. At the end of the day, like, she's a teenager. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. So
She's
at least she can
17. She's
come.
barely a teenager.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
she's literally gonna be an adult. Like, she's almost an adult. She's gonna do what she's gonna do regardless. So, uh, the best option is to, like, tell her how to be safe and making sure she's comfortable and not pressured and actually wants this. And it seems like that's what you did. You provided, like, a safe and comfortable place for her to go to,
Yeah.
so that she could get which like she could get birth control, she could get condoms, and like have someone to talk to about safe sex, which is very important.
Yeah.
So honestly, I can see why the brother would be like upset about it, but for him to take it out and like be that upset is kind of crazy to me, because I'm like, at the end of the day, like, that's not your business. It's like to know, like, if she wanted to tell you, she would have told you,
Yeah.
but she didn't. And you should be at least happy that she had a safe space to go to, and at least had someone to take her to get birth control and get condoms, because if she didn't have her, then she probably would have just been doing it how, like,
Raw dogging it.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. 17, she's basically an adult. I think she's waited long enough. I mean, that's good she waited till 17. And, my daughter just turned 17, and I've had many conversations with her. Um, and I've even told her, like, I don't need to know exactly when you want to do it, but if you're even thinking about it, let me know just so I can go get you protection. But that's the, and I was just like, I would like for you to wait until, I told her to at least 17. But even then, like, just wait. I was like, you really don't need to be worried about boys until after high school. But, I know how it is. Obviously, I had my daughter at 17. So, and I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. Kids are going to have sex, but I'd rather them be safe. And I even, like, I've told Xavier and I've told my sisters, like, if you can't come, if you too embarrassed to come to me, like, go to one of your aunts and tell them to help you with birth control. And I just, tell them, like, just let me know. You don't have to let me know when y'all do it. Just let me know she's safe. Like, So, um, yeah, I think your sister deserves that safe person in her life to be able to talk to these about these things. I mean, it's not like your sister's holding the guy's dick and pushing it in your sister. Like, your sister wants to do it. She's gonna do it regardless. Right. And you should be happy that she feels comfortable with your girlfriend, and your girlfriend will keep you in the loop of what you need to know. Like, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree. She's definitely gonna do it regardless, and it is a good thing that she had like good guidance.
Yeah,
And
I mean, because you both come from a home where it's like they tell you not to do it, and I think
yeah,
telling you not to do it is gonna make push you to want to do it more. Do you feel like that was your experience?
with the whole sex part, no, like, cause, well, with like not the whole sex part, but if like someone tells, yeah, they tell me no, like I will want to do it for sure. That's true.
Do you feel like it kind of pushed you to want to do it more, or like?
I feel like not necessarily pushing me to want to do it more, but I think it made me feel like I couldn't go to anyone about like if I had any questions, or if I had any concerns, or when I was thinking about doing it and stuff. Like, I think it would have been nice to
Be able to
not
talk
be
about
ashamed
it.
about it,
Yeah.
and had like the opportunity to go to someone and like say like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, I want to do this, can you please like tell me how to be safe, and like tell me, like, give me advice. And because I didn't really have that like in my house, because it was like very much like no sex before marriage, and like that's it. Like, we don't we didn't really have like a talk like that, other than just like, oh, like, make sure you wear a condom. But that's basically like
Yeah.
all that was said. Like, so I feel like it would have been nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and for me, I mean, my mom never talked about sex with me at all, so like I just kind of went in blind, and I didn't know. Back then, it wasn't really it wasn't as advertised as much that you can go to like Planned Parenthood without your parents. So I was scared of like getting caught, being at Planned Parenthood. But yeah, I think it's best for her to have somebody to talk to. Like they come from a household where like they were told not to do it, and it just wasn't talk about it in my household. So I think both can be very bad. Like, people need that person to talk to so they can go into it safely, because at the end of the day, you can't control what other people do. And I think it's kind of weird to kind of control your sister as a brother. I think it'd be weird either way if you were a sister, but like more so as a brother. Like, I don't know, why would a man be there? But
It's just weird.
yeah. Top comment says, info, why did she go to you and not her parents? OP replies, they're pretty strict and she doesn't have that kind of relationship with them. I don't think she'd feel comfortable bringing it up, which is upsetting but common. I think a lot of people would feel uncomfortable talking to their parents about this. And then next comment says, not the asshole. His sister's reproductive decisions are not his business. You did the right thing. And then next comment, not the asshole. For God's sake, she's 17. Your boyfriend needs to pipe it down a notch and be happy that you were there to guide her as much as you could.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And there is a mini updates. Hey guys. Thank you all so much for advice and support you gave me. When I first posted here, it made me feel a lot better about the situation, and it was nice to have so many people agree with me. So thanks so much. My boyfriend unfortunately never calmed down about the situation. He saw it as a huge betrayal and was furious with me for days, at least a week to be honest. And it's only been 11 days since I posted. And he said that you're all wrong, lol.
Bruh.
And said it was weird I had posted this on Reddit in the first place. It actually just made him even angrier. After I tried to explain to him why I wanted to help his sister, he kept belittling me and telling me how I was wrong and he wouldn't listen to me. I gave up trying to explain anything, but unfortunately he never piped down. He became physically and emotionally aggressive toward me one night, so I decided to end the relationship yesterday. I thought I owed you all at least a date. I will keep in contact with his sister and mother, who I love dearly, but ultimately I can't forgive him for his behavior. Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's never that serious, dude.
Why did
Like-
he do that?
Yeah, but good for you for leaving right
I'm
away.
glad she did too. I'm glad she didn't say like, should I leave him? But she knew like
Yeah.
immediately, like, yeah, I'm leaving him because of this. That's not normal. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think you did the right thing in the situation. You were there for someone who needed you, and I'm glad that she's still gonna continue to have you as she like goes through her sexual journey and just like growing into an adulthood. But that's crazy work for you to get that aggressive. That's what I'm saying. It's weird that he's getting that aggressive over her virginity.
that's
Like that's
weird.
weird as fuck.
is.
Brother is weird. Like go get some therapy.
Like, why do you care about someone else's virginity so
Yeah.
bad? Like, unless if that's like your kid and they're super young, like I
Yeah.
don't understand why you care.
Like even for my daughter, I was like, I know you're gonna do it. Kids are kids. Like I know you're gonna do it. I just rather you tell me and be safe so we can make a plan for you to be safe. But you know, obviously, I would rather you wait. But if you're going to do it because you're going to do what you want to do, tell me so I can help you be safe. And that was the only reason why I even wanted to know, so that way she can be on like birth control, or she has some sexual knowledge, you know, just to be safe. But even then, it's just like I can't control her. I can't control any of my kids. Really, they're their own humans. Like at the end of the day, they're gonna make their own decisions. All I can do is support them and guide them in the way I feel is best. But at the end of the day, even then, they're gonna make their own decisions from there. So, brother is weird as fuck.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll read one more. My best friend of 15 years hooked up with my ex right after we broke up, and I can't get over how not random it feels.
That their best friend.
So her best friend of 15 years hooked up with her ex right after she broke up with him.
Ooh,
15
girl.
years is crazy. That's so.
Oh
like,
my
I've had this
gosh.
conversation so many times.
I know,
Like,
y'all keep
ew.
doing it.
dude,
Dang.
That don't feel random to me either.
It's not, yeah.
Cause like I said before, y'all gonna keep hearing me. Y'all be like, Esmeralda, you keep saying the same thing. Well, y'all keep doing it. I could not mess with anybody that my friends mess with. That's so nasty.
It
Ew.
is, yeah.
I might as well scissor her. If that's the case. You know, like, if we're gonna be hopping on the same dick, I might as well
Bruh.
just fuck her. Like,
Bruh.
it's so nasty.
that's so
It is.
ill. Sharing juices like that.
People are weird.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. Yeah. I just couldn't, because, like, if I'm, like, while I'm kissing that guy or whatever, I would just be thinking about my best friend who did that. You know? She kissed him. Ew.
Yeah, that would come to my head too.
Yeah. I, 30 female, ended a 15-year friendship with my best friend who 30 female, after finding out that she hooked up with my ex-boyfriend who's 37. And we were together for 8 years, engaged for 2.5. Not long after we officially broke up, he moved out less than 4 months. What's bothering me isn't even just that it happened, it's how it doesn't feel random. While I was dating him, there were multiple moments where their dynamic made me feel uncomfortable. Nothing I could prove, but enough that I brought it up more than once. Every time I was reassured that nothing was going on and that I had nothing to worry about, so I trusted them. It's always the person that you don't have to worry about. Then we broke up, and suddenly they hook up shortly after. She also ended her own engagement around the same time and sent me journal entries explaining that she had already been emotionally checked out of her relationship and was planning to leave anyway. Basically, trying to say that this had nothing to do with him. Maybe that's true, but it completely ignores what I experienced while I was still in my relationship and how quickly everything happened after. It just doesn't feel clean, and I can't shake that. I ended the friendship because it crossed a boundary for me. I don't hate her, I just don't recognize her anymore. What's weird is when I tell mutual friends what happened, most of them immediately understand why I walked away without me having to explain much, which somehow makes me feel validated and sad at the same time. She said that I'm spinning a narrative, but from where I'm standing, I'm just connecting dots where they were already at. I don't even want anything from her at this point. I just needed to say this somewhere because the whole thing feels surreal.
Oh, so she broke up the friendship because she did that?
Yeah, so
Wow.
she stopped being
That-
friends with the girl because the girl slept with her ex-boyfriend like literally right after they broke up.
Girl, that is crazy work. Why
If
would
I'm
you
with
do
this man,
that?
hold on, let me see.
Oh my god.
Her and the guy were together for 8 years.
And engaged for
It's a long time.
2.
If I'm with this man, I couldn't hook up with someone that my friend hook up, let alone hook up with someone that she's been with for 8 years.
Yeah.
That's gross. That's like one of y'all sleeping with Tavita. I've been with him for like 11, 12 years. Yeah.
I don't I just couldn't.
Me
Yeah.
either. There are so many guys in this world. Like, do you not realize
Yeah.
that?
There's so many
And
men, women.
he's
like,
not
him,
that
they,
special.
them.
He is
No
not
one is
special,
that
period.
Yeah.
So,
Girl, you can find somebody else. You're not wrong for that would make me end the friendship too because I couldn't trust you around any of my other men.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
like, you're
And-
lucky I did it in your life.
And the fact that she like kind of felt it
Oh
already.
yeah. Oh my gosh,
So,
yes.
like, and I had a friend like that. Literally, she got with guys after I got with them, and then try to make the excuse like, "Oh, you didn't really like him, so it don't matter." Like, girl, I don't care if I didn't like him or not. I've been with him.
Right.
You should not be with him. Like,
That's what I was gonna say, but I forgot. But now that you mention that, I was like, yeah, like you need to trust your instinct if that's what it's telling you. Like, oh, like something's going on between them. It's not like you're going crazy. I feel like a lot of people just don't, and especially females, they don't trust like their own instincts.
I had a friend like that. She was weird like that, but so I was dating this guy in high school. I didn't like him, but I dated him for a little bit, and then like probably like a couple months after that, she got with him. I was just like, okay, I let it go. I was like, you know what, whatever. I didn't like him, you know. But then like after high school, I dated this other guy. I'm gonna bleep the name out. And then like while I was dating him, like one night we all got drunk, and then she texted him and was like, basically like, "Models don't really like you. Like we should get together." Blah blah
What the heck?
blah. And like I don't know how I ended up coming across the message. I think his phone just went off, and I just happened to look over, and I saw her messaging him, and I like looked at it. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck is she texting me? What the fuck didn't you tell me? Da, da, da. And I was just like, I went off on them. And then, because I was like, first of all, why are you not telling me that she's messaging you? Well, I didn't care that they had each other's number because, like, we were all cool. But I cared about what she was saying. And then, like, she tried to tell Tavita, like, that I did stuff that I didn't do. I'm like, that was the last straw for me. I'm like, okay, bitch. I forgave you the other 2 times. I didn't really care because you're right. I didn't like them for real. But still, my man, my bitch. Like, no, yeah. But sometimes it be them weirdos. You have weirdos that come in your life, and you just gotta cut them off. So it sucks because it's very like we said last time. Like losing your best friend is really hard. Losing a friend, especially your best friend, is very hard. But you know, at the end of the day, like your life's better for not having her in your life because she wasn't a real friend. But that's not to say that it isn't heartbreaking because you're already going through one heartbreak of losing the guy that you were with, and then you know I don't know what happened there, but either way, it's going to be heartbreaking.
For 8 years.
Because y'all were gonna get married and everything, so obviously like something big had to happen, and then now you're losing your best friend, which is like another. It's like two heartbreaks at once.
Mm-hmm.
And then like literally 15 years of friendship and then 8 years of a relationship. Like those are two like
Very
really
long periods of your
relationships.
life.
Like,
Yeah.
like that must be really, really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, that is hard, and I'm sorry you're going through that, but hopefully your next man is fine and rich.
Yes.
I'm always wishing rich men on my homegirls. I tell them all the time, you gotta marry rich so you can take care of me. No, but that was the last one.
Okay.
Hopefully you find some better friends, find a rich man,
Mm-hmm.
and there will be no more problems because you're taking vacations in Europe
Period.
Yes, girl.
or moving out of the U.S. That would be the best place.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. What do you guys think?
I think it was a really good episode. I think we had a lot of good stories.
There were good
Yeah.
stories.
I just gotta. I be forgetting to mentally prepare myself for y'all little arguments in between. I be forgetting to mentally prepare myself for y'all. Y'all might argue in the middle of it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
always
we-
argue.
Love is love.
Love is love.
Love is love. Sisters love each other. That was our episode. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll put their socials above. Tanya be making cutesy videos with her gym outfits, and then Ruthie is one day gonna start a baking channel. I'm still trying to get her on that.
Oh,
She bakes really
yeah.
well. That's her secret
Me
talent.
too.
She
That-
does need to do videos.
I'm still waiting on my red velvet cookies.
Oh, I need to find a recipe when I get paid. Girl, when I get paid.
It's always when she get paid, but she never get paid.
No, not enough.
She never gets
Not
paid.
enough.
It's so
I'll pay
funny.
you,
Bruh.
All these free nail sets. So can I get some
But
cookies?
next time.
That's all I've been asking for.
For years now.
Years.
For years.
But
Someday. Soon.
someday, you guys put that in your wish list for me. Some homemade cookies. But yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow TikTok, Instagram, all the things, and leave some comments below. Let us know your takes, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.